Anyway, it's been a while since I have vlogged. Close my lid. So yeah, it's been a while since I've vlogged. I checked my channel earlier this evening. July the 31st was the last actual moto vlog I put up, and that was on my TLR. And so it's been even longer since I did one on the Busa. So I'm pretty rusty, and this is gonna suck, but hopefully it'll be fun or funny or both. I don't know. Anyway, actually I'm recording for a few reasons. I wanted to get out and just get the Busa out for a little bit. So I picked a destination that would involve a tasty beverage substance. There's a cherry limeade up the road here for me. And it's actually at Pop 66. Billy and I have been there. They have a 66-foot Coke bottle out front. You might remember it. We filmed it about a year ago. But, oh, ouch. My man goodies, to quote Toast to Go. God, that hurt. Okay, anyway. So I'm going out here. There's a cool destination. And the neat thing is, since we came out here during the day, you missed this. And I know that Jeremy, 8 Cuttlefish 8, is going to add this to his Big Things folder, which is cool. That's part of the reason I'm doing it, so he'll have a new video to add. But this 66-foot Coke bottle is lit up at night. It has neon rings on it, and it's really actually quite interesting. I think it's pretty cool myself, so I'm going to go film that too. Another reason I'm filming tonight, hey look, there's my GPS. I don't think y'all ever seen my GPS. Ha, I'll get back to that in a minute. But I was going to do a video response to Billy on his question of, are you a closet vlogger? And to that question I would say, sorta. I don't really hide it. I don't go around saying, hey, I'm semi-famous on YouTube. Bugs are bad tonight. I mean, there's a lot of you guys that are a lot more famous than I am. But, you know what? I have fun with it. I enjoy doing it. I don't go around blabbing it to people. If somebody asks, I'll tell them. You know, my good friends and some of my family knows I do it. They watch what I put on YouTube. They get a kick out of it. They watch Billy's and my trips, and they get a kick out of those. But I do have one small claim to fame that I don't believe any of the rest of you will, at least according to Billy, that's what he thinks. I have actually been recognized as Busasaurusrex twice in my short year-long-ish career on YouTube. Both times were due to my car wash video. If you recall, that was the very first video I put up. I took the Busa and all my waterproof gear through a car wash, an automatic car wash, and came through dry on the other side. And Billy filmed it, and it was quite entertaining. I've got over 5,000 hits on that video now, and it's really funny. Get a good kick out of that. But anyway, back in about October of last year, the first time I got recognized, I was down in Austin, Texas, and a friend of mine runs the motorcycle track days out of Harris Hill Road. It's a racetrack. They do cars, motorcycles down there, but she does the motorcycle track days. I was down there helping run the pits and track marshaling for her, and we were coming out from lunch, and there was a guy there earlier in the day that I'd been watching. He was on a Ducati ST3, I think it was, and he was wearing a red Aerostitch. And I noticed this because I have an Aerostitch, and it was incredibly hot in central Texas that day. So we're walking out after lunch, and I said something to him about the Aerostitch and me having one, and there was no way you'd catch me wearing mine in that heat. And he said to me, he says, hey, are you that Busasaurusrex guy from YouTube? And I just couldn't help but laugh. And there's the Coke bottle, FYI. But he recognized me from my voice. More specifically, my accent, which is apparently quite unique to us vloggers, because I have a very southern drawl. I don't like it. It drives me crazy, but it's part of my charm, I guess. So yeah, that was the first time I got recognized. There's the big old Coke bottle. Woohoo! All right, another big thing for you, Jeremy. Hope you enjoy that, pal. I'm gonna whip in here. There's people, of course, taking pictures. I'm gonna go ahead and go down to the next one because I feel like it. And another thing I like about this place is that they have motorcycle parking. Ah! Road drops. There we go. Now we can get all of it. My bike's way over there. So there is a 66-foot Coke bottle on old US Route 66. The car just pulled up over by the Coke bottle, and they have a mattress strapped to the roof of their car. I'm gonna walk over and see if I can get it on the sly. This is funny as hell. About the second time I got recognized as Busasaurusrex because I'm cool like that. This one took place a little further away than Austin, Texas. Last September, a good friend of mine that lives in Dallas was entered in the Iron Butt Rally. It is a rally that is held twice a year. Its little catchphrase is 11,000 miles in 11 days. It is the rally to beat all rallies. This is an invitation-only rally. You can apply for it, but unless you have pretty serious credentials, you're not going to be invited. It's very grueling. It's very difficult. It's not for the meek or the weak. So anyway, I was up there in at the end point for the rally, which was Spokane, Washington. And I was sitting at the banquet at the end of the rally with my friend that was entered in the rally, and several people that he knew, and a couple of people that worked for the Iron Butt Association. We were sitting there talking, and we got on the subject of the arrow stitches. Everybody at the table obviously had one mostly, and we talked about it, liking them, and I mentioned my Hayabusa, and I wrote it up there. Well, in the Iron Butt crowd, it's predominantly Goldwings, FJRs, BMWs, touring bikes, serious touring bikes. Hayabusas are not in the norm, and there were only two there. One belonged to me, one belonged to a guy by the name of Dale Wilson. His handle online is Warchild. If you know anything about the Iron Butt community, you know who I'm talking about. But anyway, we're sitting there talking, and one of the guys at the table, as I'm talking about my bike, about something, writing it up there, I think it was, he stops me midstream and he says, "Wait a minute, you're that guy that took a Hayabusa through the car wash, aren't you?" And I just busted out laughing again. I was like, "You've got to be kidding me, twice?" I just laughed. I was like, "Yes, that's me and my infamous car wash video." So we had a good laugh about it, and everybody at the table had seen it after he pointed out that it was me. They were like, "Oh yeah, we've seen that video." I am infamous because of taking my motorcycle through a car wash. It's ridiculous. There's people out there that have 13 and 14,000 subscribers down, and I don't think they've ever been recognized by their YouTube handle. And I've been recognized twice, from Austin, Texas to Spokane, Washington, and it's just ridiculous. It makes me laugh. So anyway, one other thing I just remembered before I get on the highway here. I got to throw this out real quick because I'm almost there. I don't do shout outs very often for anybody. I'm going to do one right now. Canis 002, Johnny Spitfire. If any of you have not seen him, you need to check out his videos. He is the funniest guy on YouTube. I love this guy. He absolutely makes me laugh every single time I watch him. He just put up a video a couple of days ago. Billy had sent him a t-shirt for winning a contest that Billy did on YouTube. And this is the absolute funniest thing I think I've ever seen in my life. So go check him out, give him a subscription, you know, throw a few his way, and he'll really appreciate that. And I think he's just hilarious, and the guy is great. And so yeah, it'll be fun. Let's see how many subscribers we can give him. So anyway, getting on the interstate, Busasaurusrex out.